Secondary receivers, he hit lots of different guys, which tells me his vision was good tonight.
Pass incomplete, intended for Braden Willis. Mordecai, the new quarterback, redshirt freshman from Waco, Texas, Midway High School. Played in 2 games last year and then redshirted. Completed 2 out of his 4 passes. Lincoln Riley likes this young man a lot. Said some ways in terms of temperament, he reminds him of Baker Mayfield, to the point where every now and then he has to tell Mordecai to relax a little bit.
The 6'2" redshirt freshman, 206 pounds, out of Midway High School in Waco, Texas. 0 for 1 throwing the football against Houston. First real pass, short hop by Drake Stoops.
Anytime they're in the ballgame.
Ball now on the 46. Mordecai looks left. Throws over the middle, wide open, caught inside the 30-yard line. A.D. Miller, his 2nd reception of the year. Boy, was he open, though.
Well, the protection was really the key here. So you look at all the time that the quarterback has. Mordecai just finds the receiver as he comes open in the middle of the field. It's 2 deep safeties, and they're both covering up a speedy receiver on the outside. The middle of the field wide open, and they exploit it.
39 yards on the reception for A.D. Miller. That's the longest of his career. Mordecai also moving the football. Play action over the middle, caught inside the 5. Reaching for the end zone, touchdown. Hazelwood finally gets one. But you gotta give Ramondre Stevenson a lot of credit for the block.
He's got a little more gas in the tank than I would have given him credit for.
Once again, T.J. Pledger not playing tonight because of injury. They get it off to Derek Stoops. He gets close to the 50-yard line.
When it's live tackling all the time and things that you have to accomplish.
Mordecai looks left. Now he's got to scramble. Goes to the safety valve. Dumps it off inside the 40 to Stevenson. They need 2. Bridges can't hold on to it. I agree with you 100%. I remember Mac Brown telling me, you know, you got to give those 2nd and 3rd teamers some reps, and we don't want to do anything differently. We want to run our offense when it's a big lead. Austin Stogner, the big tight end, the freshman out of Plano, Texas, was the number 2 tight end prospect in the country coming out of high school.
And when you see the ball come out of Tanner's hand, you can see the zip that he throws the football. And so that's really pleasing to the coaches, to be able to get him to release that football.
On 3rd down, Mordecai goes over the middle, caught inside the 15 to the 10. Theo Weiss still going. Touchdown! Theo Weiss, first collegiate catch, first collegiate touchdown, 9th Sooner to score.
Well, we talked about Jaden Hazelwood and Trajan Bridges just a little bit, but this one on the other side, Theo Weiss, just as talented, 6'3", 201-pounder, a freshman out of Allen High School in North Texas. Brings a nice ball into the end zone. Kind of struggled and fought his way in there.
Run the ball and you play defense, you have a chance to run that table.
Tanner Mordecai into the game at quarterback. Redshirt freshman out of Waco, Texas, throws incomplete.
Bolster every single personnel group to not be 1 deep or 1.5 or 2 deep, 3 or 4 deep.
That one was hit as his arm came through, incomplete. Theo Weiss couldn't grab it.
Against BYU. So there were no ranked-on-ranked matchups, but a couple in that top 25 that sting.
Another one of those talented freshman receivers, Trajan Bridges, gets 13. What a machine.
Just so physical. You see it on tape. I want to see it in person. See it against a Power 5 team in UCLA who played some pretty good defense, and just to impose their will physically really in every phase.
It's Mordecai, first down.
UCLA is going to be really bruised tomorrow in a lot of different spots.
The redshirt freshman from Waco, Texas comes in to replace Jalen Hurts. He'll throw it on 1st down. Hazelwood with the grab. So that's freshman to freshman.
Mordecai has played in all 3 games this season, comes into this one 7 of 12, 127 yards passing, and 2 touchdowns. He'll get a lot of opportunity. He's from Waco, Texas. Mordecai flips it out, and not enough for first down. And the story in this movie talks about Brad Pitt's difficulties traveling through space. Mordecai, and caught on the far side at the 20. Stay above things, and he's certainly done that, and he's 21 years old. Mordecai firing, and incomplete. Stoops the intended receiver.
Jacob Eason in 17th ranked Washington. That's coming up next, guys.
All right, thank you very much. Stevenson with the reception. Eli Howard brings him down. Long passes from Jalen Hurts to Charleston Rambo. One close to 50, another one over 70 yards. Tanner Mordecai in, and is this young man, a flag on the play, Weiss the intended receiver. Is Tanner Mordecai the quarterback of the future?
Well, I think that there's going to be an incredible battle. He has played
pass interference. Number 8, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
You know, there's a couple of young players. Mordecai, who's in the game. Spencer Rattler, who's a true freshman, who was a 5-star, 13th overall prospect, the #1 dual threat quarterback in the country, is here as a true freshman, and they all have played really well. And Lincoln Riley was absolutely honest when he said it was a legitimate battle for the position here.
Quarterback uniform the last couple of years, but good enough runners. So I just want to see him operate efficiently, get the ball out of your hands quickly, and play within an offense that should allow you to excel.
Mordecai keeps it and loses yardage. We were talking about the seamless transition from quarterbacks. How about, Joe Castiglione, outstanding athletic director at Oklahoma, the seamless transition. I mean, nobody wants to be the guy that follows the guy. Talking about Bob Stoops, but I mean, you just don't see it very often where the next guy steps in and has as much success, if not more. And Bob Stoops knew Lincoln Riley was an up-and-comer.
Right.
He was at East Carolina as the offensive coordinator. His roots at Texas Tech, so he hired him to be the OC. As Mordecai shows off his running ability. Mordecai's pass, sliding catch made by Trajan Bridges.
Greg, you referenced the, his destination for quarterbacks, and I think it also speaks volumes that when you have a guy like Jalen Hurts transfer in, Tanner Mordecai didn't leave.
Yeah,
he stuck around. Now I understand that Austin Kelly had limited eligibility left, but Tanner Mordecai was set up to be the guy, and he's still here. I think that tells you an awful lot.
Major breaking tackles and getting the first down.
Think about how many offenses you can stymie in the Big 12 and throughout college football.
Mordecai to the end zone and broken up, incomplete. Good play by Elmore Hempstead. Yeah, they get the first down here, and we'll see if they just take a knee. Kansas isn't going to use its timeouts anymore. Bridges with the catch.
Gus that we thought was going to kind of rotate, and Brooks has stepped out a little bit and become more of a featured guy.
Tanner Mordecai, incomplete.
It takes zero amount of talent to hustle. And that's exactly what he did.
Here's Mordecai trying to break a tackle. He'll just whiz this one out of bounds. Out of the game now. He went 16 of 17, 316 yards passing. 3 passing touchdowns. He rushed for 75 yards on 10 carries and 2 rushing touchdowns. 3rd down and 11 at the 33. See if Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, plays this next game for the Ravens. He had an ankle injury. That ball deflected and incomplete. A.D. Miller, the redshirt senior from Dallas.
But I just can't. Penn State's playing too well on defense. Michigan has struggled on offense. They don't play well on the road, in particular in ranked matchups. The whiteout environment is second to none. How about that?
Nice throw, nice catch. Michael Jones.
I think Penn State wins that game.
Penn State winning at Iowa last week. Michigan winning at Illinois.